What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and today it looks like we'll be getting a cure to the cyanide that was Modern Warfare 3. It's time to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and why I am so excited for it. Why it sounds like everything I've ever dreamed of. Now, if you're interested to see what I thought about the other games shown at the Xbox Showcase, I made a separate video, link in the description. But today we're focusing solely on Black Ops 6 because
we've got a job to do.
They showed about 25 minutes of new material, going over the campaign, innovations to movement and multiplayer, round-based zombies. Can you fucking believe it? I wanted Warzone Zombies 2, though. What about Warzone Zombies 2? Everything they talked about was sweet music to my ears, because they told me everything I wanted to hear. Now, this is still Activision, so we must proceed with caution, lest our hype lead us astray. So today I'm going to take an in-depth look and give you my opinions and thoughts on the gameplay reveal trailer and the full showcase. The reveal trailer, by the way, has a whopping 56 million views. Holy fuck, Mason, that's a lot of numbers. That's a big number. Call of Duty still is the ultimate hype beast. Is this more views than the Infinite Warfare trailer? Hold on. It is. It is.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
46 million. Jesus. So Black Ops 6 is set in 1991 during the Gulf War. An interesting choice, but of course we are running out of wars to cover. What immediately caught my eye was that George H.W. Bush and Bill Clinton both appeared in this trailer. This is a great way to start things off. With recognizable figures, presidents, they add a sort of legitimacy to the games, a level of seriousness, maturity. Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer don't really care about history or portraying it the same way that Treyarch does, going as far back as World at War, and to me, this is one of the things that makes Call of Duty so fucking cool. When it's historical fiction, when we're inserted into an actual time period with real historical figures. When you get orders to take out Dragovich in Black Ops 1, you get them from President Kennedy. The Black Ops series has always done a great job of integrating historical figures into its narrative with great success and with great controversy. So seeing the unorthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton in this game is a good sign. Saddam Hussein sighting. We got Saddam Hussein in this bitch. You know, it'd be so funny. I'm not the most religious man, but God, can we please have a mission in Black Ops 6 where we find Saddam Hussein's cave? Please. I don't ask much of you, but just do me this one solid, man.
Stop!
Did you see that fucking Illuminati sign?
Run that back.
Right there, right there. It's real, bro. It's real. I didn't even notice that. The Prodigy is so fucking hype. If you're looking for some gym music, bro, The Prodigy is your go-to. This is almost generating like Battlefield 1 levels of hype. The song choice, the remix is perfect. That's a really good sign.
How's he look?
He's back! He's back! They brought him back! I'm gonna say it, fellas. Russell Adler is the best new character introduced in the Call of Duty franchise since Raul Menendez in Black Ops 2. I stand by that. Okay. Maybe Kevin Spacey was better.
What you're seeing is advanced warfare.
Russell Adler, pun intended, added a layer of mystery and intrigue to Cold War's story, and I'm thrilled to see him return. I guess this also implies that at the end of Cold War, Adler killed Bell and survived? Interesting.
You don't have to trust me, Marshall, but it might be better if you do.
Nope. That man is gonna betray us again. Just you wait. At the end of this game, Russell Adler's gonna betray our ass again.
Hey, something you should see.
Well, would you look at that? An onion in a wheelchair. Ain't that the darndest thing you ever saw?
I'm a goddamn onion, Mason.
What the fuck is that? Who the fuck says that?
Are you an onion, Woods? No. You look like one. Frank Woods is also back. Unfortunately, not with the original voice actor George Burns, but it would have been odd to have a new voice actor then transition back to the old one. It is what it is, I suppose. Now, Black Ops 6 is meant to fill the gap in between 1980 and the Black Ops 2 missions that took place in 2025. So effectively, what we're finally getting is a sequel to Black Ops 2 and a sequel to Cold War. And that premise got me very hungry, man. I am starving for this. Treyarch and Raven always kill it with the story-driven campaigns. Except Black Ops 3.
Train go boom.
And when they don't even fucking try. So the rest of the trailer is cool action shots and, well, that looks like Russell Adler flying out of the White House on a goddamn motorcycle. Holy fuck, this is looking awesome.
May God continue to bless the United States of America.
Ooh fucking raw. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the best trailers Call of Duty has ever had. 10 out of 10, sets some very high expectations. The tone is perfect. I have no complaints.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Hunters vs. Hunted Operator Pack.
Oh, well, okay. They had to sneak that one in there. Pre-order? Are you fucking pre-ordering yet? Pre-order the Vault Edition to get Russell Adler's dildo skin. Are you fucking pre-ordering yet? So now we're going to go over the full showcase, the one that goes really in-depth with what's new in Black Ops 6.
I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can...
Don't care, Wonder Waffle. That is a goddamn Wonder Waffle right there. That's really cool. Sorry, Mark. These animations look really good, by the way. Anytime they show that they're doing mocap, great sign.
In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history.
See what I'm saying? Real history, boys. Real history. It's fucking cool. War is cool.
Where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government.
Well, that sounds like Black Ops to me. If I could describe what Black Ops is in a nutshell, it would be that sentence.
New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero.
This is a great marketing line, a phrase that will stick in your head when you think about Black Ops 6. Move like an action hero. Yes.
Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever.
Can you fucking believe it, Mason? Can you believe it? We made it. I can't believe we made it. Round-based zombies? I promised myself I wouldn't cry. But on the real, better than ever is a bold statement, Cotton. It's not like recent standards were all that high. I mean, you realize we're coming off Vanguard zombies and Warzone zombies. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck?
Where is he? He's just fucking like, what the fuck, bro? What the?
All the more reason why you guys should blow my nuts off with this. Please do.
Let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting.
Mind-bending campaign. They are selling it right now, and I respect the hell out of it. Also, Raven has a pretty good history of contributing to Call of Duty. They worked on the Cold War campaign, so emulate greatness is what I'm saying.
No turning back now.
Excuse me, sir. I believe the line is, remember, no Russian. Please get it right next time.
When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after.
I already completely forgot every mission in last year's Call of Duty, I'll be honest. Missiles.
Where are the missiles?
Tony's got their own missiles.
Like I said, standards for campaign have never been lower, so now is the best time for Treyarch and Raven to like pull their shit together and really give us a fantastic campaign experience.
We're giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay.
No, I want Call of Duty missions to take place on Warzone maps. It was the best. It was fantastic, phenomenal. Why are you changing something? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm sorry.
More dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay and more options to finish each mission.
If I was in the club and Danny DeVito came up to me and whispered this sentence in my ear, I would go back to his place. Branching paths, multiple endings, having weight behind the decisions you make. These are the reasons why Black Ops 2's story became the best in the franchise, and it is music to my ears that they are trying to replicate that again.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller.
Again, they're just describing it in all the ways that stay true to Black Ops and make me hype as fuck.
Where you're never sure who to trust and what's real.
And that means that the only person that I can't trust is myself.
And there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time.
So again, this is another important point to touch on, right? You remember in Black Ops 1, when you're in Vietnam and you hear Fortunate Son? That's music and pop culture reflective of people's attitudes towards the Vietnam War. So the fact that they have dialed in on this with the Gulf War, I'll keep saying it, great fucking sign.
Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2.
So they're going out of their way to tie BO6 to the best story in the series, and that means they're trying to replicate what the best story in the series has offered. That was where the interesting story got derailed in Black Ops 3 and where it ceased to exist in Black Ops 4.
The aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Some you should see. Goddamn onion, Mason.
He's dead!
In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez.
I just got whiplash hearing that name again. Oh my God, they actually mentioned him? What's so cool about them referencing Menendez is it's a clear indicator that they're appealing to older fans, such as myself. My knees hurt. Because Black Ops 2 came out in 2012, so younger audiences aren't gonna know who the fuck he is. But I will, and you will.
He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA.
This is also really cool because in BO2 we saw Woods in his wheelchair as he was an old man, and in this it's like fresh. This is a part of his character that we haven't seen before.
They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on.
Last time I trust Russell Adler, man, didn't work out for me.
And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler.
Yeah, that's my fucking boy. That's my boy right there.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences.
Well, that just sounds awful, doesn't it? I want to have a mission where I destroy 3 helicopters and that's it, okay? My brain can't handle any more stimulation than that.
Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types.
Doesn't it sound like they're directly addressing how fucking awful the MW3 campaign was last year?
Are you a terrorist?
No!
You look like one.
We want to emphasize unique mission design.
One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino.
New loot boxes just dropped, boys. New loot boxes, hell fucking yeah. Get your credit card ready. Post those 16 digits of your credit card in the description below. Don't forget the expiration date and the unique code on the back.
Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit.
I hate this idea. I hate the idea of freedom and being able to play these games the way I want. You know, having like sandbox missions where you have multiple options. You know, I much prefer it when I have like one linear path where I run down and shoot everybody in sight until I go on to the next linear path. Is the sarcasm running thin yet?
We also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences.
It sounds like a real fucking campaign, doesn't it? It sounds like everything I've wanted from a Call of Duty campaign since I made my Black Ops 2 review. That's crazy. Also, look at this. Meeting the future, Bill Clinton. You're going to meet Bill Clinton in this mission.
I did not have sexual relations
with that Adler. It's like they had a checklist of everything I love about a Call of Duty campaign and said, yeah, let's do what Act-Man said. I will not take credit. I'm just saying. Okay, the first criticism I have is that the blur effects in this gameplay look fucking awful. If I can turn that off, we're good.
One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. Hunting down missile launchers.
Where are the fucking missiles? Again with the missiles. You know what? Everything else sounds so great. I'll give you a pass on this one. I don't even care that we're gonna recycle the same fucking plot point. That is actually gonna be the big kicker. If the plot is interesting, if they fuck up the plot, then our decisions aren't gonna really matter and much of the campaign will fall flat.
We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino.
I can't wait to gamble for gobblegums. Can we buy gobblegums in this campaign mission? Treyarch, Raven, good idea there for you. This is so fucking slick right there. God, Russell Adler is so cool. Look at Marshall on the left seducing the fucking bodyguard as he hands the security card to Adler. Oh, this is how I used to sell drugs.
What? We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. Homing knife.
Oh, the knife explodes? Oh, okay. That looks fucking sick. Bro, imagine the final kill cam with a throwing knife that explodes. The possibilities, man, the clips. I'm so excited to see how people use this.
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War.
Yeah, and it was one of the coolest fucking things Call of Duty has ever done. And the fact that you're bringing it back here, at the risk of repeating myself, is a really good sign. Again, it sounds like Raven is trying to integrate everything that worked in previous campaigns into this one. And I could not be happier with what they told me. Whether or not they actually deliver is a different story. but this was 9.5 solid minutes of insight into the campaign, and I'm just glad the campaign is actually a major focus this time around. Black Ops 6 looks to truly innovate the series like no other game has before with Omni movement. It's basically the ability to sprint, dive, and slide in any direction. I'm sure there's a shooter that's done this before, but the only one that comes to my mind immediately is Helldivers 2, where it works phenomenally. Movement has always posed a significant issue in COD's multiplayer, and they've never been able to please everybody. People complain MW2 is too slow. Vanguard and MW3 are like you're on crack. It's too fast. But Omni movement could be that happy middle ground. What's gonna make or break this game are the exploits. What is the sweatiest way possible somebody can abuse these mechanics? That remains to be seen.
Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty.
I love this phrasing because movement has been a continuous point of contention within the COD community.
And our enhanced supine, prone, and full 360 degrees range of motion.
These are the new dog models right here. It was probably time to polish up the prone animation. It always looked a bit goofy.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why?
Because the Call of Duty community is notorious for accepting change positively.
We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement, there's no going back. There's no going back.
See, the movement looks extremely dynamic, but I have to retain a healthy amount of skepticism because this is all going to depend on how well it's balanced and if certain exploits like bunny hoppings or slide canceling are going to be the meta, are going to end up being necessary for the average Joe to master in order to compete, especially with skill-based matchmaking.
For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs.
I was surprised they took the time to talk about UI improvements. It's not the sexiest thing to highlight, but this is kind of a game changer. Being able to control the size of the minimap, where your equipment is on screen, where your kill streaks are, that's a huge quality of life improvement that allows players to customize how they play the game and how they experience it. What I'm trying to say is that I probably won't be making a rant about shitty user interface in Black Ops 6, or will I?
For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup.
I think it's interesting that by focusing on the streamer's experience when playing Call of Duty for an audience, they're actually improving it for everybody.
It connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome.
I know all about being awesome, fellas, and this game is looking pretty awesome. They're taking the time to talk about settings. You know what I mean? A really good sign. Because in previous and even the most recent games, if you didn't like the UI, tough shit. But now they're actually giving you some amount of control over it.
Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions.
This is a really bold change to make. I mean, this is like a huge revamp of the damage system, going from 4 different areas of the body with damage multipliers to 9. I'm eager to see how this plays.
We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails.
Cuticle graphics, bro. Cuticle graphics. Check those out. Okay, this is pretty much the new dog model, but what makes it not a meme is that they're actually highlighting important parts of the game. Like when they talked about new dog models when they revealed COD Ghosts, it's like the rest of what they showed was just not interesting.
There's a lot of love for how we used to handle Prestige.
You're goddamn right.
Traditional Prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter Prestige, start fresh with relocked gear.
There was nothing wrong with this. They changed this strictly for player engagement stats. Like, resetting Prestige in Call of Duty is the fastest way to get me to not play it as soon as the new season drops. I'm dead fucking serious. I'm gonna play this probably for more than just like a month.
The full Prestige system is available on day 1 in Black Ops 6.
Thank you. Thank you.
We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch.
This could end up being really, really cool or really, really shit. Because it kind of sounds like classes and heroes, but At this point, I'm willing to throw the dice and see what they come up with, and I'm willing to experiment.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning.
In actual theater mode. Music to my ears, man. So I don't have to record every match. If I play a really good one, I can go back and just record that. Everything I wanted, man.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps.
16 maps is pretty fucking good. That's pretty good.
12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2.
This is actually the first major concern I have with the game, that there's not going to be any sort of BTB playlist or maps designed for 8v8, 12v12, 24v24. Just core 6v6 is risky, but we'll see how it turns out. Zombies!
We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch.
2 maps at launch. The gold standard set in Black Ops 1. I hope we can just go back to the Black Ops 3 style. I mean, there's rumors that there's going to be gobblegums, so yeah, let's just go back to what works and what everybody agrees is the best.
The innovations in movement systems will also be coming to zombies,
which will be pretty fucking sick. They're hyping me up, man.
Make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event on August 28th.
August 28th, write that down, write that down.
Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6.
I'm not going to be one of those people. I talk too much shit about Call of Duty to get invited to these events. Also, notice how they don't make a big deal about the live service. It's just like an afterthought mentioned 21 minutes into this showcase. Yes, focus on launch. Everything I want to hear.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play.
And I think you guys nailed it with the philosophy. I think you've hit pretty much everything I would have said you should do with Black Ops 6.
Every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever.
It was shown. It was shown. Yes. So, in conclusion, if we're to believe everything we're being told, Black Ops 6 is looking like potentially the best Call of Duty ever made. What it sounds like and what it will be are 2 completely different things, but it all sounds perfect, almost too perfect. It sounds like everything I've ever wanted from Call of Duty, and that can be a dangerous amount of hype. But if they succeed at what they're attempting, we could put this in the top 3 at least for best Call of Duty ever made. So overall, I'm extremely hyped for Black Ops 6. I've never seen a showcase for a new Call of Duty that made me as hyped as this. What are your thoughts? Leave your opinions and thoughts in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. All right, everybody, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out. Peace.